Welcome back to the Jenny McCarthy Show. I'm having a little post-traumatic stress after going to Catholic school for 12 years of my life. I am looking in front of me, a group of nuns, the Chattering Order of St. Beryl nuns.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Do I call you sisters?
Indeed, of course.
Okay,
yes.
good. Their new show on Amazon is called Good Omens on Amazon. It premieres May 31st. I cannot wait to see this. So, ladies, will you introduce yourselves?
Well,
your names?
Yes, we are the Chattering Order of St. Beryl, and we are here from Tadfield, England, especially for this wondrous event. You know, the end of the world and all that. I'm Mother Superior.
I'm Sister Grace Voluble.
I'm Sister Maria Verbose.
And I'm Sister Mary Loquacious.
I'm Sister Catherine Prolix, but I'm trying to make Special K a thing.
It never will be.
It won't be a thing, no.
It's a thing.
It's not a thing,
Sister
love.
Judy Palaveras.
So, what is your role in the end of the world?
At this point, we're mostly just along for the ride.
Indeed. But I think, quite frankly, what we've been trying to do is just spread our message far and wide. Convert a soul or two before it all comes to an end, no?
And how do you go about saving souls?
Through the power of music.
Yes.
and song.
Yes.
Of course.
I get it. Okay, so the Chattering Order, that means you guys constantly, basically you never shut up.
It was indeed all the time.
We have really
Except for
so
Tuesdays.
much to
Tuesdays
say.
we take a moment to say ping pong. I think that's
Sisters! Saint Beryl was a 5th century martyr in Krakow, and she was forced into a marriage, and I do mean forced, that she just couldn't abide by.
He was gross.
He was completely
Indeed.
gross. His name was the
relatable.
Duke Kashmir, and I don't think he was soft in any way. And so she came up with a strategy to maintain her, virginity. She talked non-stop. And it was him who succumbed. He couldn't take it anymore. And he,
It's actually a
he
really
died
good tool.
waiting.
Isn't it?
It is.
It is.
Now we chat. Except for
I
on
know it-
Tuesdays when we play ping pong.
I was going to say, on Tuesdays you're allowed some time to seize your chatter. What you just basically play, what did you say?
We play
Ping
ping
pong.
pong.
That's the day I beat everyone at
Yes.
ping pong.
Yes.
It's the
No,
ultimate mash-up, smash-up.
We
It's
time
Grace
chase
time.
balls. You don't
So closer to
always
the ground.
be angry.
Usually
One day
not.
you will be.
My backhand is fierce.
Do you guys, and do you guys pray to the Lord Jesus Christ or someone else?
Who's that?
Pardon?
Are you a comedian?
Are you married to God or Satan then?
The dark
The latter.
Yes.
The destroyer of kings, he who shall be called dragon.
The prince of this world.
Wow. Okay. So
Doesn't
I'm
everyone?
I'm just getting this. So, do you hear Lucifer when you pray?
Depends on the day.
Indeed.
Yeah, sometimes on
Time of the
Wednesday
month.
mornings. Yes, we hear
When we
him.
all sync up our cycles, we tend to be able to bring him in a little bit more.
Oh, yes, on Bloody
Takes the
Tuesdays.
power of numbers.
yes.
Yes.
The thing
and
is,
does it-
sometimes it can be subtle. You have to look for the omens.
Oh,
That's true. But should we expect the apocalypse to be much like we've read in the Bible?
Oh, I think it's going to be much more fun than that.
Indeed.
It's rave. It's kind of like a party.
Yes.
Although it might outwardly resemble New Jersey, I'm sure that the activities that occur once it is underway on May 31st will be quite
May
splendid.
31st?
Yes, that's when it all ends. I'm
yes,
hoping we
yes.
get to binge this show that I keep hearing about, Good Omens, before it all goes down.
Yes, it
So
premieres.
we don't need to
on
pay
May
off our credit cards at all. We
No,
can-
darling,
no,
spend. It's a limit.
spend.
Whatever you like.
Take out a couple more if you can.
And if you could get
High
us some ice
interest.
cream while you're at it.
French vanilla.
yes.
Speaking of money, do you guys take a vow of poverty? Or
Well, that's
Vow of poverty.
We're in New York
beauty of
City. We have to spend a lot of money here.
where do you get your money?
Purses left open
Indeed.
wherever we can.
Round and about,
French
wherever it
monks.
is.
Yes, I have an Etsy page.
You know, I've gotten a bit good with the fishing, with the pH these days.
yes.
Lots of catfishing.
Have you guys ever considered teaching or teaching?
Oh, we do teach every
every
day.
We're teaching right now.
Indeed, you're learning, yes?
Yes.
I am somewhat learning. I would like to know more about the Antichrist. I mean, they said it's going to become the Antichrist will be coming in someone we know, that's familiar, that we adore, that's actually
Do you not
it-
know Adam?
no.
Well, a child shall lead them. is
Yes.
also what they
Yes.
said.
He'll be 11.
That is the sign.
That's why we know it will be a party. He's 11. What does he know but fun?
Balloon animals!
Sister Grace makes those.
I
It's
do.
quite
I make
They're
amusing.
quite
really
wonderful.
good balloon
Yes.
I mean, I could probably take a guess at what makes the dark side awesome, but why would you guys say the dark side is the way to be?
All the best people are in hell. All the musicians and the artists, all the creatives.
The rock and roll musicians go to hell, but the choreographers and classical musicians go to heaven.
Really? With all the gyrating, you think the choreographers don't go to hell?
I think Fosse might be down there.
I think
Well, the rock stars.
Yes.
We were discussing this just the other day, that the rock stars definitely go to hell because that's how they had to write Stairway to Heaven.
Right.
I mean,
Yes.
and it's a
Right.
particularly long stairway.
Yes.
Indeed.
Because they're
Long
coming
song.
from hell.
Indeed.
And that's why the song is
That's
so
why it's
long.
Such a long song.
Well, I'm going
food
to see
is
everybody
spicy.
there because when I went to Catholic school my whole life, and I did receive a letter from my uncle who's a priest telling me that my soul is damned in hell forever.
We'll see you in hell.
This is wonderful.
He was a prophet.
Yes.
He truly was a prophet.
Indeed. I'm talking to the Chattering Order of St. Beryl Nuns. Good Omens on Amazon premieres May 31st. You guys, are you allowed to have pets in your convent?
We have hellhounds.
Yes, we have dogs.
Sometimes we have goats for a little while.
Yes, we did have Tim the
They
goat.
don't last long.
Well, we had to do the blood ceremony, and we had to sacrifice Tim.
And then at some point, someone needed dinner.
Yes.
Well, we
So
use
you
all
do,
the
you do
pots
sacrifice.
Yes.
Goats.
Well, it made many a sacrifice to
Let's
be
have
here.
a
I mean,
moment.
to frankly,
Let's have a
you
moment
should
of
have a
chatter for
moment.
Tim.
tip my moment for Tim.
Oh, Tim. Oh, I really love you.
Tim.
We miss you so much. We made a sweater out of you.
Oh my God, you guys are killing me. It's slowly and softly, and I love it. What was the last movie that you guys saw?
Well, we don't all go together.
No.
I saw Flashdance.
I saw Endgame because I'm hip and with
I just binge watched Lucifer. I like that, but I like Mrs. Maisel too. I like the clothing.
But isn't
yes.
the point of the devil, Lucifer, whatever you want to call him, him or she or it, to cause havoc?
Yes. That's why it's a party.
So then, how come you guys are so filled with joy and you get along? And why not?
Have you ever wreaked havoc? It's so fun.
And it's quite a team sport.
Yes,
It
and
is.
it's quite ironic if you think about it, because when the apocalypse happens, we will have one supreme ruler. And that's going to be a relief. I mean, think about it. Right now, we have so many warring factions,
Indeed.
right, wrong. Who's going to be right? Who's going to be wrong? It's quite boring, A. And two, won't it be a relief to not have to choose? There'll be one way. There'll be no fighting about it.
right.
One
We'll all
absolute
be
ruler. I mean,
burning and suffering together.
when did totalitarianism ever fail?
I have to ask you because in the schooling I've done every year, they kind of burn it in your brain that you're going to melt, you're going to burn in flames for all eternity.
It sounds lovely.
It's like a sauna.
But I couldn't. In my third grade, I'm trying to comprehend this, and I'm like, how do you keep burning without just turning into ashes? Like, how do you keep burning and burning for all eternity?
Well,
Question the dark
yes,
Lord
yes, and
with faith. You have to have faith.
Hydrate. You must hydrate.
Yes. And
Yes.
hydration.
And also, you have to consider it's more of a rebirth.
Yes, and it's an internal burn. It's not the outside. Your body's not actually on fire, but the insides are just burning. It's like when I see John Hamm on the television, and I feel a sense of burning, and I'm just like, it's warmth.
You should get that checked out. It's not supposed to feel like burning.
TMI.
How would you know?
So if there's an apocalypse May 31st, so you don't believe in reincarnation, obviously, because the end of the world is the end of the world. There's no new world after this?
No, we'll be too busy having a party.
It's life after life
It's an
after
endless
life.
party.
after
Eternal
life.
burning.
Yes.
Yes.
And how did you guys all come together to...
That's a good story.
Oh, well, we all have different...
Well,
we
we're
all
all
have
singers.
Different paths that led us.
Yes, well, quite frankly, some of them had been a little bit nervous and been getting together and chatting, and others of us, Mother Superior and I, got wind of it, and we wanted to make sure that they were, seeing as they hadn't been in the world as much as the rest of us, were faring quite well. So, under the guise of a choir, we found a way for us to all gather together without being suspicious.
Yes,
if you
we
will.
held auditions.
Yes, yes, that's how we.
And we're a
found-
music group.
How many people are in your congregation, would you say?
Oh, well, we've been adding new members every day. I don't know if you've seen our Twitter campaign, so it's thousands.
The
hundreds of
conversion
thousands.
rate is staggering.
It's amazing.
And so are the
I-
converts.
I have interviewed people from the Church of Satan before, and have you guys affiliated yourselves with the Church of Satan at all?
We chat. In spirit, I
We
would
follow
say.
each other's social media accounts.
Yes.
Yes.
And when you look at all the terrible things that go on in the world,
It's very exciting.
They are
Those are good
omens.
omens. Those are the end of the world. Whoops, that polar bear just slipped off the ice. Oh, what happened? Oh, bye-bye, polar bear.
Yes, the polar bears, reality TV,
but what
Coachella.
about our
Gluten-free.
our lovely pets? Do they tell me that someone goes to heaven? Like our
Heaven? No, they come with us.
They come with us to the fun.
You're bonded.
You want something to pet when you're down there, yes?
You can only pee on the floor so many times before you go to hell.
Thank you, yes.
And rainbows go back down after they go
That's
up.
right.
Yes,
Well,
hello.
it's a big cycle.
that is hilarious. So if you guys are like naughty sisters, do you guys then partake in alcohol and drugs and bad food? And
Why, do you
things like
have
that?
any?
I do. My purse is filled with them. But do you partake in those types of things? Party favors? And stuff?
We don't want to be rude, you know.
Indeed.
Yes.
Well, part of the thing about being in the dark arts is that it's a different set of priorities. I mean, for instance, Saint Beryl, preserving her virginity was a thing at the time, but that's not a concern for us. Sometimes it's just your modus operandi, is you have to commit sins in the doing of your job.
Indeed.
And that's
So you guys all
right.
have sex?
Oh, well.
I'm working on it. I've got 9 days left.
So most of you are virgins?
Well,
Most of us.
Some of us are born
it was just
again.
that one time.
It was that French monk, the one that brought the wine.
Oh, he was
yes,
so
He stomped it with his own feet.
Does licking the back of a stamp count?
Love it
Depends
never
on how many
does.
times you do it.
Where was the stamp?
Actually, if you want more information about us, we have an album dropping on May 31st with a number of songs that give a lot of information about us actually in the
dropping
lyrics.
an album.
Yes, you have
When
to
does-
download it before the apocalypse starts, though, so get started early in the morning. It's on
Okay,
Amazon.
so if we download it, what's it called?
It's called Unholy Night.
Unholy Night.
Yes.
Unholy Night. And I heard that you guys are going to be performing right here on the show.
If you let us.
Would love that.
So exciting.
Convert some of your listeners.
Wonderful.
We can only hope. I think I've done a pretty good job converting them to the dark side.
Congratulations.
love your work.
Thank you for doing our work.
Thank you.
for
You're
us.
very
And I love your
welcome.
eyelashes. They're beautiful.
Thank you. I've had them glued on since like last Friday. So.
So has Sister
Yes.
Prolix. What was that unfortunate accident that happened to you?
I was sacrificing and the fire caught on my eyes.
Is that the only accident you guys have had while sacrificing?
There's a lot of
We've lost
singed
a number
body
of
parts.
sisters that
we
way.
did.
Yes.
That one
Yes.
sister,
And,
yeah.
and there was a fire in our hotel last night.
Yes.
It was crazy.
Seems to be a theme following us around.
But yeah, maybe that's just Lucifer telling you you're on the right track.
Indeed.
And the fireman was so dreamy.
Oh, so pretty. Do you guys have nicknames for the Lord of Darkness?
Oh, yes.
Oh, so many. Prince of this world.
Destroyer of Kings.
Destroyer of Kings. That should be called Dragon.
John Ham. That's just what I call him.
Benedict Cumberbatch as well.
It's too hard to say. I never think if it's Cumberbatch, Benedict, and Benedict Cumberbatch.
Can you say that again?
No, too many syllables in
I
his
thought
name.
not.
You guys, I wish I can bring you to my high school reunion.
And we would love to go.
Yes,
We do
Bar
bar
mitzvahs,
mitzvahs.
too.
We do bar mitzvahs.
Well, we would have to crash it because I was the only one not invited to
Well, we're really good at doing
my
that.
all-girl Catholic school.
People
so
let
maybe
us
I
in
will-
everywhere.
Indeed.
Yes.
If the end of the world doesn't happen on May 31st, you will be joining me on my.
Yes, consider it a date.
It will happen.
We're good
It's
dancers.
going to happen.
It will happen. I'm going to have you guys get ready to sing. 'Cause I'm going to plug you guys one more time. The Chattering Order of St. Beryl Nuns. You guys have got an Amazon show. Good Omens on Amazon premieres May 31st. And you guys can also download their album. Take a listen.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, Fortuna, Venus Luna, Statu variabilis. Dum, dum, doo, doo. Dum, dum, doo, doo.
I've paid my dues time after time. I've done my sentence, but committed no crime. And bad mistakes, I made a few. I've had my steps and kicked in my I've taken my vows and my curtain calls. You've given me fame and fortune and everything that goes with it. I thank Amazon. But it's been no bed of roses, no pleasure cruise. I consider it a challenge before all the human race, and I ain't gonna lose. On and on and on and on. We are the champions, my friend. Are the champions, and we'll keep on fighting to the end. To the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No, 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 'cause we are the champions of the world. Yeah!
Holy shit, that was fucking amazing.
Thank you. Welcome to the dark side.
I would go to any concert that you guys throw.
Thank you so much.
I'd follow you to hell and back. Thank you so much to
follow
the
us on
chattering.
Twitter.
And you will.
Yes,
I
follow us
will.
on Twitter.
Of St. Beryl Nuns. You guys check out their show on Amazon. Good Omens on Amazon premieres May 31st and download their album. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Come back anytime, okay?
We shall. And we'll see you
Thanks,
in
you
hell.
guys.
See you in hell.
See you in hell.
Cheers.
Jenny McCarthy Show. Oh!